Okay, we're going to bring the center section check ball here, and we've got a small check ball over here. But it's just a transfer plate. We don't have any valves in here. So if you locate this plate, valve body setting with a large slot forward, that's where the filter sits in here. So that gives you an alignment point to put this filter in this hole when you flip it over. So if you set it down on there, let the filter go in. I just lined up all of the bolts I'm looking through here. It's a 3-part, but it's still pretty simple. And you can take a hammer or something where it wants to turn over and just set on there something to brace it up. We had the one really small steel check ball that went in this slot. We marked it with an X. You can see where it's been riding in there. I'm going to replace it. Now we've got, there's no gaskets in a Chrysler valve body. It's just metal to metal. They're all that way. We've got our channel plate, which is going to sit back on top of this, and then the top half of our valve body goes back on. Okay, to keep from getting confused on this, when you put it back on, this hole lines up with the filter hole. So if you'll keep that in mind, it'll only go one way. It looks complicated, but it's not. And then you can see where we got a double apply hole where this little check ball is. Anytime you've got a check ball, you've got 2 holes. All of these are lined up now. So we're going to bring the top channel back. We've checked all of these valves. Everything's good. Same application. Our filter hole and the hole in the top. When we align those two, we're bringing everything back together to where the bolts will go in. And we talked about having different length bolts. So these two, the shorter bolts, goes in this retainer plate that holds the governor pressure control. We replaced the 2 cut rings, which is on here, which just slide together. We've lubricated it up. We're going to drop this 3/4 accumulator back down into the bore. We're going to put the new case hardened spring in here. Trouble with a failure with that on all these units. And we're going to set the plate back on, which only goes one way. We're going to go back over to our bolt selection again. Pick the new governor pressure solenoid, lube it up and put it into the housing. Now I haven't pressed down on this yet to lock it in. This is where our retainer plate comes back in. We want to slide it over to retain this the same time this is going in. Now we'll snap it down. We'll line it up.